Hey, what's up? GW coming live. Real quick, real quick. Um, I just wanted to say, it's Christmas Eve today, and I'm probably going to be busy wrapped up doing all kinds of stuff tomorrow. So I just wanted to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. And just in talking, we haven't done some of the traditions we used to do around Christmas time. This year just seems like it was slam packed busy, guys. And overall, I don't know. Maybe I'm just stressed out from the holidays, but we usually watch Die Hard, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. About the only Christmas movies we did watch are Home Alone and Home Alone 2. But if you look outside, guys, I mean, it's not snowy. I mean, there's some snow piled up, but mostly it's melted. It looks like a fall day, other than that. It doesn't even have the feel to it, you know? And everybody to me is just stressed out and crazy. I don't know. So I've been home for a couple of days. We actually got today off, so I took a vacation. I actually got the hours put back into my bank because, I am off. We actually got today off. It's cool. My company isn't working today, and we probably won't be working Monday. That's another holiday we'll get off. But yeah, it doesn't seem like it. And everybody's stressed out. And like I said, we haven't even watched Die Hard yet. I don't know. And like I said, you look outside, it just doesn't feel like Christmas. But that doesn't mean that it's not. You know, it just, it's a weird feeling. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be wrapped up and doing all kinds of stuff. I usually end up watching Silent Night, Deadly Night, and Silent Night, Deadly Night 2. I might pop those in later. I know that's not an annual tradition for most people, but I like it. Haven't seen the remake yet. I'll probably wait. I usually wear either my Die Hard T-shirt that says Yippee Ki on it, or I wear my Silent Night, Deadly Night pullover, or I wear my Necro, Christmas skeleton deal. But I don't know. But like I said, I just don't feel like being festive, and stress is kind of crazy, and everybody's just, there's a lot of drama going around. And, but I wanted to wish every one of my subscribers again a Merry Christmas. And, I hope you get everything you want. You know, money's been a little tight. I haven't been able to get my wife what she wanted. But I think she just wants peace and quiet and some relaxation. She's been put through the ringer. And as I keep telling you guys, my mother is stage 5. My mother in law is stage 5 Parkinson's, frontal temporal lobe dementia. Everybody knows that. It's a tough thing to grapple with, especially during the holidays. They had just told my wife a couple of days ago that they don't know when, but very, very soon, my mother in law will not be able to talk. So imagine going into Christmas dealing with that. You know, Again, it dampers the mood. There was some drama at work. It was stupid, but work people always. I don't know. I don't even want to comment on that because I don't want anybody to attack me about it. But it was just stupid. The whole thing was stupid, I think. And maybe I got carried away with a few things, and again, stressed. Doctor just called. I had some blood work done recently. Everything is good. Yeah. But that was hanging over me too, and a lot of things I think this year have just been really crazy. And I keep telling you guys, I never got to review the movies, some of the movies that I wanted to do. I mean, my wife don't want to watch Megan 2.0, you know? We went through the TV yesterday when she got home from work just trying to find something. There was nothing on. Nothing. Like no Christmas movies, no nothing. So it was interesting. And so many things this year, have happened, Especially, not just in terms of my YouTube career. And I think maybe I put out more videos this year than I have last year. I never got to do the Christmas horror countdown for you guys. I never got to do the Halloween movies that I wanted to do because I was just, like I said, we had drama going on all over the place. But, life comes in and life says, okay, you're going to do this. Well, we're going to do this. You always got to be flexible. You always got to change your plan. You always got to reinvent yourself to deal with the situations at hand. It's like tonight. We usually have a tradition. We go to church with my parents, go to Applebee's, right? We come back home, and me and my wife just watch something, But with her company working, they don't know when they're going to get out or if we're even going to make church. And you know what? I feel bad. I feel bad because, I want to go. You know what I mean? I believe in Jesus and all that. I want to go. But I don't want to be that guy with a telephone in my pocket while the preacher's up there doing his thing and have to go off and cause a disturbance and have everyone look at me. I don't want that. And you can't say, like my wife, she can't go to her work and say, hey, I need to get out. I need to go to church. They'd just look at her and go, yeah, you got work to do. That takes priority. So, I mean, it's rough. It's a rough thing to grapple with. But I don't know. And I do feel bad, like I said, because I haven't been able to get my wife what she really wants. She ordered stuff on Amazon the other day, and apparently Amazon, because of the layoffs, they don't know if the stuff's going to get here or not in time. So I don't know. But it's going to be a unique Christmas, to say one way or the other. But, we made it through. We made it through this far. I think we can, look forward to 2026, and I think maybe it'll be a better year. And this year was kind of unique, especially with my YouTube channel fans, because, all this year, I have talked to most of them down at work. I have gotten insights on them. And they really are appreciative of what I do. Or they say, hey, Greg, I watched that video. That was pretty cool. I never seen the movie The Substance, Greg. And I'm glad that I'm going to go check it out. Most recently, a video I've uploaded a few years ago called EJ's Backyard Brawl. My buddy EJ and his brother had a backyard wrestling match. They videotaped it. He gave me the video and I put it on YouTube, a couple years ago. And now it's still catching fire to this day. And it's just great to see, people check out things that I have done. I also did the commentary for that. I tried to be kind of goofy, insane clown posse style. But I got to hand it to EJ. I mean, when we were kids, we never thought to videotape that. We weren't that creative. We just did that crap without any audience. But I wish we did. I wish we did videotape it. But a lot of people are I got new people checking out my videos almost every day. I have new subscribers like Allie, who just subscribed not too long ago. Or Esan. And that makes me feel kind of important because I'm glad I could entertain you. I'm glad I could inform you. I'm glad that I can comment on, real world events. And what's cool is that nobody has anything negative to say about anything I say, because you guys are like a community. You guys support me and I support you right back. And I think that's pretty cool. So, and my man Justin, my man Connor, my girl Jenna, Jenna Lamison, she's cool. Emily Shatire, she's awesome. A lot of people that I wouldn't think would check out my work have been checking it out and actually being really cool about it. So I'm glad I could bring you, information about useless movies, and I'm going to continue to do so. And if I get a minute, I'm going to be watching something, and I'm going to be bringing you the review. And I'll tell you something. If I think it sucks, it sucks. If I think it's great, trust me, give it a try. You know, that's like right now I'm watching Fallout on Amazon Prime, and I'll tell you what, it's amazingly awesome. You guys should check it out. If you played any of the games or even know a little bit about the games, check it out. It takes that concept and brings it to the forefront. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's just been a crazy year. And like I said, I wanted to get this Merry Christmas out there because tomorrow I'm going to be pushed and pulled, like most of you, either traveling or getting involved with present opening or dinners or hanging out with family you haven't seen in, for a while. And I just want to say, Merry Christmas officially. And thank you for all the support that you guys have given me. And for everybody who tunes in and checks it out, I really appreciate that. So many people I can't give a shout out to, because it would take probably a whole day for me to thank each and one of my subscribers, But you guys give me support, and you guys give me the courage to get up on here and talk about whatever, however. And I've been asked too, why, Greg, why don't you talk about political stuff? Because when I was growing up in my house years ago, my dad was glued to the news and would yell about everything. And when I got older, I realized that people take politics to heart. And it's an area I don't tread because I don't want to offend anybody. Because I believe in one thing. If you guys believe in another, hey, cool. If you're cool with me, why should that enter even in the picture? So I've been asked that numerous times. Why don't you comment on this? What's your say-so on that? Most of the time, I'm neutral. And to be quite honest, I don't understand that much about politics. The only time it gets me fired up is if they're going to censor a movie or they're going to try to ban, like rap music or something stupid like that. Then I'll pop my head around. But most of the time, I stay out of it. It's a headache, and it's like a spark. You mention one thing, and then bam. So I prefer to just not even bring that into the subject matter. So I hope that addressed that, because like I said, I've had a few people ask me, and I might believe one thing, you guys might believe another, but that don't mean we got to be enemies. That don't mean we even have to disagree. That don't even mean we got to discuss it. We just go on and be friends and not even bring it up. So, hope that answers the question. Because like I said, I've been asked that a lot of times. Wanted to address it on the last video, but tried this one. But from GW to all of you, Merry Christmas.